Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a giddy couple in love who loves reacting to some Genshin Impact.
Yeah, we do.
So this is our Genshin Impact cutscene journey. We're going on to Act 1. This is part 5 of our journey. You can check out all of our Genshin Impact reactions down below in the description of this video. We have a playlist there. And if you want to get ahead in our journey, you can get a month ahead by joining Patreon. There's a link below in the description of this video.
Yeah.
All right, ready to do this?
I am ready.
If you want to find the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess
Yeah,
it's
thanks for reminding us about the high stakes.
You brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension.
Do you know where it is?
Venti brought up the time, but Paimon knows nothing about where it is. We're already in Liyue, so let's go ask some of the locals. About the Geo Archon Morax.
Morax.
Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god?
I do know.
It seems impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo Archon by that name. So we should refer to the Geo Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue do.
Of the land amidst monoliths.
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Isn't that today? Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year. Last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction.
Ooh, Paimon knows this one. Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade. The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue.
That's what
Okay.
foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us. Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
So this is
Yeah, but like one day a year.
my god is better than your god thing.
Yep, definitely. Definitely
Okay.
is.
Those always end well.
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension? To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes you.
Thanks.
Friendly enough. One more local to talk to.
You two wish to bear
Great mustache.
witness to the rite of dissension? Me too. We all do. As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important business trends? The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples throughout the industry. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianshui herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadows. She wants the rocks created by
look and sound
geovision
shady, dude.
holders to be exempt from taxation.
His voice almost kind of reminds me of
Wow,
Crow a
that's
little
some
bit, though.
super
Oh,
professional
yeah.
legal stuff, that is.
To be on the pulse of the predictions
Totally
in
does.
the market
Right?
is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the difference in making your fortune.
Fortune? So where can we find this Rite of Dissension anyway?
You're not
just
at
installed
all
Yakuza 3.
close. Not to mention that if I gave you directions, as foreigners, you'd get lost along the way. So better to head to Yujing Terrace, to the high ground. It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best place for trying to communicate with deities, no?
So you're trying to get us there so you can murder us.
He certainly seems shifty.
Paimon heard that it's time to make the wishes today.
It's an entrance.
During the rite of dissension.
Those not
Wanna
involved
give
in the
it a
proceedings
try?
are not permitted to go any further.
Oh.
Killjoy.
Huh.
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too? Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti and Rex Lapis himself. I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Great. Thanks.
I wish I could find my brother soon.
Aw.
Paimon wants another honey roast.
Yeah.
Sticky honey roast or whatever.
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the Rite of Dissension, too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between two of Liyue's ancient mythical creatures. Ah,
Which are?
sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish. Please, take this.
I wish I could get some leads from the Geo Archon. I pledge allegiance.
Great. Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started. Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady is gonna take?
Okay.
Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
But you can fly. You can see.
The hour is upon us.
All right. It's a pretty impressive ceremony.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to get this dark?
Oh my god.
Oh! Something tells me that was not supposed to happen.
Is their god dead?
No, just unconscious, I think.
Rex Lapis have been killed. Seal the exits.
You're right, dead! Oh, damn.
Yeah.
All right, so start off with killing a god.
What? What's going on? Did she just say Rex Lapis is... the Geo Archon is... dead? Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait. We got close. Are we suspects?
Yeah.
Be.
Paimon,
Wait,
I know
where
nothing
are
gets
you
past you, though.
going?
There was a god we faced off against when we first arrived in this world, too. We can't fall into their hands. Oh.
Oh no! There's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too! Your
Surrounded.
identity. You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you! But can we even get out of here safely?
Don't stress, Paimon. Oh, she's like trying to grab her. Sucks at stealth, just like us.
They're here. Arrest them.
Yep, the outsiders that were asking all those questions.
There's nowhere to run.
Hey, girlie,
Ooh.
hold still.
Nice. Sweet entrance.
Yeah.
Almost as good as Deluxe.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
Do you have a better offer?
Yeah. Come with me if you want to live. I'm even more deep. Just what muscles is magical floating use exactly?
So insensitive! You have no idea just how tiring floating around. Wait, just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
Senora,
Senora.
yeah, La Senora?
Childe. You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you.
I don't need help from the Fatui.
Sure, I may be one of the Harbingers, but hear me out. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind
Exactly
of
what a bad guy would
but
say.
I'm not here to give you any trouble. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't
Creep.
you. Someone else was clearly behind it. But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude. The ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Paimon's got a point.
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way, I'm already used to it at this stage. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhnaya is not short of change either.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Here, let me give you this.
This is a...
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest known as Jueyun Karst. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti.
Isn't it just a legend?
Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adepti are made at its borders. Nobody dares venture in. But I have no need for believing, not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly exist.
How do you know that for
To
sure?
admit it, but your Fatui intel seems all right. But why would we go looking for Adepti anyway?
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons mortals seek the blessings of Adepti. Money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Justice?
The
Justice for the
Qixing
god.
will already have dispatched the Millilith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the onlookers. But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies? Rex Lapis never gave up his power as a god. This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious.
I think they're trying to hide that true culprit.
Your thinking is even more radical than my own, honorary knight. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Millilith off for long, but the Adepti can clear you of any wrongdoing. Liyue was founded by the Geo-Archon and the Adepti. Of course, it was built by force. Look for them, and be faster than the Qixing's messengers, so you may give your version of events first. If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated Adepti.
Okay.
Yeah. Seems helpful enough. Like he's on the up and up.
And who might we be? Those that dare enter Jueyun Karst.
I was sent here. Please take a look at this.
A sigil of permission. Many a season has passed since one was last in the presence of such an item. He before you is the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. Speak, traveler. What business have you here?
Actually,
It's the assassin. They dared to flee here to Jueyun Karst.
Sir, we've already stepped too far into Jueyun Karst ourselves.
There's no choice. Apprehending the assassin is top priority. We must press on.
Ooh, I feel like something bad's gonna happen to you, dude.
Yep.
See them gone. One will not have interruption.
Who goes there?
One with my blade.
Take the target alive.
Submit for
If you can.
I swear by my sword. Boba, get them!
submit for judgment.
Barbados, got this.
To arms! Take the target alive.
That's cool, a little spinning disc of fire.
Who goes there?
I guess sword too.
Well,
Preposterous. Preposterous! The Liyue Qixing. Utterly disappointing. How could someone possibly assassinate Rex Lapis during the Rite of Dissension? And
Exactly.
then place suspicion upon the attendees? Traveler, of the unjust accusations placed upon you, one has become aware. The mind knows its answer. Though one must consult with one's fellows, lest the mind be misguided. Go, take your sigil of permission. Carry with you a message.
Okay.
Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retainer can be found here. Only fate will decide if you shall find them. Only fate. There exists a conqueror of demons, a guardian Yaksha. Go to Wangshu Inn. There you shall seek him.
oh, this seems
Okay.
to be Wangshu Inn. Compared to Joyunjian, this place seems basic. Are we really gonna find an Adeptus here? Let's take a look.
The basic
I
bitch of
reckon
inns.
He'll be on the balcony. Doubt we're gonna find him in the kitchen. Oh, he's not here?
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears.
Okay.
Yeah.
A sigil of permission? You came prepared. Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself. Doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways.
Paimon doesn't get it.
Too much contact with our world is breaking the rules. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of adeptal energy. It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
I think you're making that shit up.
Wait a sec, we came here to...
Over there, that Adepti didn't sound like it was a problem.
Peeved. All he does is think about himself. Paimon wants to give him an ugly nickname.
Yeah.
But if you tick off an Adeptus, the only thing you'll probably ever find in treasure chests is cabbages. Guess we should go ask the boss lady of the inn about just how she manages to talk to Adepti.
Oh, you've already met Xiao. Not bad. Not often he's in a good enough mood to agree to see people.
That's his good mood?
Oh yes. The Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting to see one. When the Geo Archon built Liyue, he borrowed power from the Adepti. But most of them only know how to protect Liyue by fighting. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
You really know a lot, huh, boss lady?
It's not boss lady, it's just boss. Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, things should be a lot easier. Well, if you want to know my opinion, if you keep Xiao in a good mood, things should be okay.
Yeah, how do we keep him in a good mood, though? By leaving him alone?
Can't really imagine what a good mood looks like for that vigilant Yaksha.
Will be interesting, won't it? Come to think of it, I've never seen him smile either. How about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at making. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes. The other dish is up to you.
It's not gonna be almond tofu.
Eh?
You think you're best at
I
cooking?
think you're the best at cooking. Wow! Never heard of that one. Paimon wants to try it. But if we're gonna be cooking for an Adeptus, perhaps a satisfying salad would be the safer choice.
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram. Scram.
Whoa.
Ooh, you're
Okay.
funny.
Chef guy's service is
Yeah.
about as good as that Wagner guy's back in Mondstadt.
I see. If it's for the boss, then guess I don't have a choice now, do I?
You always have a
But my
choice.
heart's not really in it
Quit.
right now. Not enough to make a dessert as painstaking as almond tofu.
And why
It's a
is
dessert, too?
A fencer's hand must be steady. So too must the hand of a chef.
You gotta just hang out here in the rain.
My hands, they're not steady. Because a traveler once told me that this inn is haunted. And then just now, in the kitchen, I saw something. Something not right.
This chef looks so intimidating, but speak of ghosts and he becomes weak.
I keep thinking,
How long have you been working here thinking that there's
Bongshu
it's haunted?
Inn isn't safe. I can't keep a steady hand for something like almond tofu.
All right, in the name of high-quality almond tofu, we need to go check this kitchen out. Doesn't seem to be anything.
Okay. Little ghost kid. That'd be freaky.
It's always the kids that are freaky in horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
You saw it too. There really is a ghost. How could I?
Okay, so he's useless now. What do we do? Forget it. Let's just go see the boss lady again.
She probably knows how to make the almond tofu herself. That's why she's the boss lady.
Scared of something so insignificant. Hard to believe he was once a notorious bandit.
You
Yeah.
don't seem that afraid of ghosts, boss lady.
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it all before.
Come to think of it, others don't seem to know there's an Adeptus here at the inn except for the boss lady.
Shh. Say any more and you'll be divulging my little secret. Right. Best you two be off. Go see to it that that little ghost doesn't go scaring anybody else. Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of the Adepti. So as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost.
Okay.
There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. It's been in circulation for over 1,000 years. Go take a look at it. Once you have, look for a place outside where you can see the exact same Witness Sigil formation.
There she is! So scary! Quick, you grab her! She's trying
got away.
We have to follow her. If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time.
Dusky Ming?
She doesn't know when to give up. This old decrepit ruin guard. Surely it's not possessed.
From whence you came?
Silly churl, Billy churl.
Billy Churl?
Finally caught you. Paimon's pooped. Silly Billy, Billy churl. Haunting things isn't nice. Little girl, are you listening?
No, I don't think she can hear you.
Silly churl, frilly churl. Now listen here, young lady. Oh, okay. Dusky Ming won't tease the travelers at the inn anymore.
Okay.
Next time, you can come play with Dusky Ming.
They all float down here.
Don't come and play. Dusky Ming will come find you.
Oh.
And Genshin Impact turns into a horror film. Oh my god!
Dusky Ming is creepy as hell.
Yeah. Dusky Ming will come find you.
Like, at first I thought she was going to be sort of like Moaning Myrtle-esque.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so I was like, that can be kind of fun. Like, and that felt on brand with Genshin. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, let's get her story. No, I don't want her story. She freaks me out. It is more in line with it. And we all float down here. Like, I don't know, just the freaky sort of echoey singing was a little off-putting. But again, I'm like, no, it's fine. She's going to be like Moaning Myrtle. It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
No. She starts doing the, if you don't come and play, then I will find. No, she's freaky.
I like the introduction of Child, another Harbinger. And like, it's interesting. I mean, I definitely don't trust him. But he's helping us out. But I think it's for his own purpose. I'm just not sure what that purpose is yet.
Yeah, I didn't trust him either. I don't know. There was just something not quite right.
Yeah, I don't say it was like too smooth, but he was too like, I don't know. Like, I mean, every time Paimon called him on something, he kind of laughed off like, yeah, you're right. I guess I can't argue that. You know, just trying to be, I don't know, a little too playful.
And he's Fatui.
Yeah.
So
Fatui.
We have developed a prejudice against the Fatui.
Yeah, we have.
Quickly. He could cure that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a prejudice. Prejudice isn't a good thing. We could be completely in the wrong and very likely are. But that prejudice is there right now. And so there is an inherent distrust for him because he is Fatui.
Yeah.
I also didn't totally trust the business guy either.
Yeah, but I think that he was just like I don't think he's a main character. I think he was just like a townsfolk guy or whatever.
No,
but,
it's more just like I'm in it for me businessman. Like, I don't know. There's something about it where I was like, okay, I'm not loving your vibe either.
No, for sure. So starting off with a god dying in this act.
Yeah.
Then what happens? Like, how? So then there are no. I imagine there's got to be someone else that like takes up the mantle, and how does that get decided? I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Well, I think you have to be a dragon.
Well, do people like? I mean, because he said somebody when we were making wishes was talking about how the Geo Archon is going to come and takes the form 2 of like the mythical creatures of.
Oh yeah, and we don't know what those creatures are. I mean, we can assume one is a dragon, but we still don't know what the second one is.
So that might have been that Geo Archon, that did it. It doesn't have to be like the one that necessarily. I don't know if that's like a rule that they have to always follow.
It's a good question.
A tradition or not? Yeah.
I'm also just curious, like, what does this mean when a god dies? Like, obviously, we were expecting that the people in this town are going to be devastated. They had the whole "my god's better than your god" thing going on.
They're talking about real,
So, like, they obviously will be devastated. What about like amongst the celestial? Like, there's, I don't know. This feels like a really big deal that this poor dragon god just fell to earth dead. Like, that's, I don't know. And wasn't he also supposed to be like one of the oldest gods too?
Yeah.
But like gods don't die, so it's
Yeah,
not
he
like
was.
you can just go like, oh, it's old age, it's fine. Like he was on the way out. No. Like, I mean, they don't die. So he was the oldest, all that knowledge, experience, I'm sure leadership, like.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fallout from this.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want to get a month ahead on our reactions, you can check out the description on this video. We have a link to Patreon there. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Genshin Impact Journey, all cutscenes. This is part 5, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.